Let's talk about Barbie. I know, it's awkward when you've got a guy doing the voiceover, but I'm a parent who helps other parents choose the right movies rather than the awkward ones. Barbie is set to be released in July 2023. Remember Barbie? Some of you grew up with the Barbie doll and now you're a parent responsible for one of these. So should you take your kids to see the movie? Here are some thoughts as a parent after watching the trailer. Before you think this video is about bashing the production, stop, just calm down. We need to give credit where credit is due, and from a cinematography point of view, I have to say that from what we see in the trailer, the movie does an incredible job in capturing the world that is Barbie. Blindingly bright colors and impressive detail from set design to costume. Speaking of costume, the movie's costume designer Jacqueline Durand, I'm not quite sure how you pronounce that. Anyway, she's a very sought-after costume designer who won 2 Academy Awards, including one for the production Anna Karenina and Little Women. So as a moviegoer, you can rest assured that thorough research has gone into costume design and the set is aesthetically pleasing. So we've got fantastic cinematography, costume, set design, and your teenage daughter raving about Ryan Gosling. And although he'll never voice it, your teenage son spellbound by Margot Robbie. It's time to pre-book those cinema tickets, mom and dad, right? Well, not so fast. Although Barbie is based on a fashion doll, it doesn't necessarily mean that the movie is family orientated. The evidence is in the trailer, where the humor is definitely not for children. An example is the scene between Ken and Barbie. Ken suggests that he might stay over, and when Barbie replies to do what, there's an awkward silence. And because I know that the people watching this video are exceptionally intelligent, I won't have to explain what's implied in the silence. The movie is likely to receive a PG-13 rating. For those of you wondering, according to Motion Picture Association film rating system, a PG-13 contains material that may be inappropriate for children under 13. Parents are urged to be cautious, and some material may be inappropriate for pre-teenagers. So if you're a parent, ask yourself, do I really want to explain that awkward silence to my child? Because you know that once they've seen something, they won't stop wondering about it until they get an answer. Another issue I gathered from the trailer is that this movie is going to explore a bit of gender politics. The logline that we get about the movie on IMDb states, "To live in Barbie land is to be a perfect being in a perfect place, unless you have a full-on existential crisis or you're a Ken." Remember that part. I suspect that men are likely to be villainized in the movie, but maybe that's just my spider senses tingling. You also can't watch the movie without ignoring the outfits. Of course, in Barbie world, everything is bright and short, and while this is essential to the story and the characters, we can't ignore the fact that movies influence our world. So as a Christian parent, you also have to consider the impact and the influence these outfits may have on your children. So if you're a parent considering taking your child to watch this movie, I'd think twice about it. But if you do decide to watch this movie with your child, be prepared for all the questions you're going to get from your little ones, and don't dodge the questions, answer them as you would want your child to learn. But if the questions feel like a concussion, do a Will Smith. No, not the Oscar Will Smith. Awkward. The concussion Will Smith. Tell the truth. If you enjoyed this video, like, share and subscribe so we can help more parents choose the right family movies rather than the awkward ones.